everyone, and welcome to Jack and Cat Adventures. Today we're going to make lime cello. Now we made lemon, which is lemon. Now we're going to do lime. So preferably you can get organic limes, but if not, what you're going to do is you're going to run them through a couple loads of just cold water. Just rinse them off really good. Okay, now get more cold water in here. And I am using this fruit and vegetable wash by Arm & Hammer. I just want to make sure that the outside is clean. No people handling it all the time, because this is what makes our booze taste good. So we want these to be fresh and clean. So I'm just going to add a little bit, just like that. I'm going to move it around. And I'm going to let these soak in here for about 15 minutes. And while they're soaking, please hit the subscribe button down below to help our YouTube channel grow. Alright, so I'm going to let these sit in here for about 15 minutes. Hi everyone, and welcome to Jack and Cat Adventures. Today we're going to be making lime cello. You'll probably see this in a little bit. We made limoncello, which is lemons. Now we're going to do limes. And limes are a totally different preparation for this, okay? So what you want to do is you want to wash your limes really well, preferably get organic. I got these at a farmer's market. I actually put cold water and swished them around in the water, emptied that out, and then I put the fruit wash in water and let it soak for about 15-20 minutes, rinse them off, and then I let them towel dry. So what we're going to do is we're just going to take the skin off. You don't want any of the pith underneath. Now, a lot of the recipes call for like using a microplane to get this off because it's thin. But I have a really sharp peeler, and I'm going to see if I can just peel a little bit. The peeler works really well. See all that white left? That's what you want. You want very little pit left on there. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a double recipe since we're making a mess. So I'm going to do about 30 limes, give or take, and we're only going to let this sit in a dry, cool place for 7 days. So this is a really quick one. So let me get the limes done and I'll come back to you. Alright, now that I have all the zest in my jar, and I have Everclear, and I'm just going to pour it into this jar. Now remember, I'm doubling mine. If you don't want to make this much booze, then just do a single recipe. But while you're doing it, you might as well make the mess, and this makes excellent gifts to hand out if you're going to somebody's house or just for Christmas gifts. And also, if you have like a dollar store near you, like a Dollar Tree, they have gorgeous bottles that you could buy and fill as gifts. Alright, so we're just going to do this. I'll just add the rest of that in there. That's fine. Alright, now what we're going to do is we're going to close this up. And every day I'm going to shake it a couple times a day. And you just make sure that all of your skins are covered in the alcohol. After 7 days, there's a next step. So in 7 days, we'll check this again. Alright, now it's been 7 days since I started the limoncello, and what you're going to do is you're going to make your simple syrup now. It's 6 cups of sugar and 6 cups of water. What you're going to do is you're going to heat it until it's all melted, dissolved, and then you're going to let it totally get cool, and then we're going to add it to our jar and finish it off and bottle it. So all I'm going to do is just keep stirring this until it melts, and then we'll be ready to bottle. That's all you need to do. Alright, so this is how it starts. You got a lot of sugar and a lot of water in there, and once it's done, it will be totally clear throughout. You won't see any of that white sugar. Alright, so this is how it should look when all the sugar is melted and dissolved into the water. Now what we're going to do is take it off the heat. We're going to put it on a hot pad. and we're just going to let this get cold. It has to get where you can put your finger in it cold, okay? Because if you put hot into this, it's going to really decrease the alcohol flavor in it. If you put hot into like alcohol. All right, we'll come back and then we're going to bottle. Now we're ready to start putting it all together and bottling. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your lime peels and juice and we're going to put it through a fine sieve. Oh, it smells so good. Okay. Pour this in. Okay, and just let that all drain out. As you can see, the lime peels are really pale. That means we got all that good lime juice and zest out, the taste out of that. That's exactly what we want to see. I did read that if you leave it longer than the 7 days, it becomes bitter, because of the limes. Lemons do not do that, and I don't know why. And also, if you go less than 7 days, it doesn't taste right. 7 days it has to be, okay? Alright, so that's drained out. Now we're going to add our simple syrup. And you need a big pot to do all this. Alright, now I'm just going to give that a really good stir. And I'm just going to start bottling. Now I just use a small funnel and a soup ladle and just funnel it in. Now, with your bottles, make sure you sanitize them. Buy some sanitizer from like a wine shop or a beer shop. You can get it online. You want to sanitize your jars. And just follow the directions on the sanitation. And I got these really cute jars at the dollar store. And I thought they'd be really good gifts for Christmas. Alright, so here's our finished product. After you get them filled, before you close them, make sure you wash the whole bottle down with a hot, damp cloth so everything's nice and clean and not sticky. And then once you have it capped, what you're going to do is you're going to put it in the refrigerator or the freezer. Now, this is like vodka, it's 100%, so it won't freeze. You want this as cold as possible to drink it. And you want to drink just a little bit, maybe an ounce. If you really like it, 2 ounces after dinner, and it will help your stomach. That's what they do in Italy. So please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And remember, you do you.